Wait, what? Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. Hoping everything is okay. It never gets easier. Just kidding, it does. All right, let's see. Oh, okay, we're live. We are live. Let me get the link and actually post it in the Discord. How do I do that? Ooh, okay. Shareable link. There it is. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Okay, and all right. Okay, everyone. Hey, sorry guys. All right. I was just like setting up some stuff. I wasn't looking at chat, but now I am. Hello. What is happening tonight? I am auctioning off 4 cards tonight, and we're just going to chill. We're going to talk. We're going to just see how they do. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to be live for probably about 2.5 hours or so. I guess we'll see. Is this the Freddy? Well, that's me. Hello. Yes. Everything is fantastic. Wonderful. Maybe one day I can get like a Pokemon game or something on the left-hand side, but actually, let me just see if this will work too. Oh, look, I got price charting up. Bonsly. Whoop. Bonsly. Bonsly. Ooh. Why that like not? Just skip that. There we go. Okay. All right. Yep. So nothing crazy tonight with these cards. We're just gonna see how they do. Fun fact: these are all a PSI 9 at some point. I'll probably mention that quite a few times at some point over the course of tonight. But dang, look at that pump of this card, huh? This isn't even the reverse holo version. Look at who's pumping this card, huh? Who is it? It used to be $3, very affordable, but now all of a sudden it's like $15. What's going on, huh? Is it that good of a card? Yo, hello, Opal, Ferdy. That's my name. My name is Ferdy. Ferdy. You are. Am I pumping this card? Guys, buy this card. This card is way undervalued. Well, let me check the reverse holo. Here it is. Yo, what? Invasion. Hey, Kingdom. Wait, is this your first live stream, Kingdom? Welcome. Ferdy curds. That's me, baby. I like to make some cheese curds, and maybe we'll do a live cooking stream one time where I make some curds live on the TV, on the television. I'm sure everyone would love that. Make homemade cheese curds and they get processed right here. That's where they get processed, right out this guy. They just go bloop. Yummy, yummy. Okay, but look at this pump too. Guys, what's going on? Is this normal market behavior? Who's pumping this card? Let's see. It was what, July 2025? I started my YouTube journey in February 2025. Look, it's just up from here. No, there's no way there's any correlation between no. That would be like every card from this set's probably just going crazy, right? Let's look at Chimchar. Oh wow. Nope. Huh. Okay, that seems pretty normal. Is it? What is even in this set? This Diamond and Pearl set. This Lucario reverse holo? 9,000 in a PSA. Is this real? Oh, it's low volume. Price charting probably has no idea what it's. Wait, for real? What? $9,000 for this card? Is this a real... what? Who's buying this? It's a pop 1, I guess, so... Is the market finally gone crazy? Or is it just me? $9,000 for this Lucario. I can't believe it. I guess there's... I wonder how much the Bonsly would go for. Bonsly. I'm just going to keep on Bonsly. I keep doing that. Because I don't think there even is a PSA 10 for the Bonsly, the reverse holo. I don't know, man. I don't know. $9,000. It seems like a lot of money. But yeah, next auction is going to be insane. I've got... I've got some crazy cards lined up for next Sunday. This one will be a little bit more tame. I'm probably going to lose money on every single card tonight. But that's just the way it rolls. That's just the way it goes. Auctioning off cards just as an excuse to stream. But yeah, next week is going to be insane. So. Okay. No, there's no way this is... this set. I don't understand. What else is in this set? Goldeen Piplup. Oh, this Piplup's cute. It's stamped. Oh, yes, this Diamond and Pearl stamped card. Man. Did, like, no one grade cards from this set? Ever? What year did this set come out? Diamond and Pearl. Does it even say? My eBay username is Freddy Cards. Wait, can you guys... wait. It doesn't even... where's my eBay store? Is it even like... this is supposed to be incognito mode. Why does it have like all my previous lists? Okay, hopefully I don't have anything weird. Right here, let's see. Oh, it's up at 280 now? Oh, my bid puller hasn't updated yet. It's every 3 minutes it updates, so. Questions? Send us a message. Fast responses. Secure packaging. I'm sure my bid puller will update. It's every, what did I say, 3 minutes? Yeah. Freddy Cards. If I go to the Freddy Cards store on eBay. There it is. Beautiful, beautiful store. I can never find eBay accounts. Yeah, same. I'll put the link in the chat. My guy. I don't know. I thought incognito mode would like change, like not have all your search, but look at all these listings it has. Why? That's weird. I don't like that. Anyway. Can you PSA vault CGC slabs? Yes, you can. I've never personally done it. But you certainly can. Yes. PSA vault, though, is a bit of a fun little gamble in terms of how long you are willing to wait for your card to get vaulted. Because apparently it can take up to like 3 to 4 weeks sometimes. They are slammed. I don't know, though. Again, I've never tried it, so I can't really say from personal experience. So, I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting. The only vault I use right now is Fanatics, but I am open to trying different ones out. I'm still trying to like play around with where's the best place to sell high-end cards. So you'll see that again, like I said, on the next auction ending next Sunday. Got some crazy cards coming up there. Fanatics collect. Can I even like... see, will it come up if I search? There it is. Look. All right, we got this guy next week. I'm doing it. I'm auctioning it. Wherever it ends, it ends. I'm auctioning the Giovanni's Persian CGC Pristine NA next Sunday. So, hey. Whatever happens, happens. All right, my bid puller isn't updating. What's going on? I'm going to go check that out. Oh, I'm not polling. That's why. I need to actually start polling. Okay, there we go. I'm polling every 3 minutes now. Okay. All right, so I got Giovanni's Persian, and then I have the Septile, Ruby, and Sapphire. Rubti. Oh wow, there's some off ones. Interesting. And then I got this one. So these two will be in the auction block for next Sunday. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. And I'll probably auction off like 2 more on my eBay or something. We'll see. Maybe some lower end ones. Maybe some PSA slabs. We'll see what happens. It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a good time. There we go. Okay, the bid puller's working. Look at that. It has the last change. So you can see the Mew... Mega Mewtwo went up to 31. $1. Wonderful. Yeah, so the Umbreon and the Mewtwo are both PSA 9, so fun times. Fun times. Honestly, I think I even guessed the Umbreon was going to get a 9.5 and it got an 8.5, so what can you do? I'm bidding on some other stuff tonight, so hopefully I get some stuff in auction. Some buying, because I'm always buying, even though I probably shouldn't be. Why is there like crowns with numbers next to people? Number 1, number 2? I don't know what that means. Is that like top chatters? Top fans. Oh, I didn't even know you could look at this. Top fans. Effie on the go is my top number 1 fan, apparently. I don't know what that means. But congratulations, you win nothing. Enjoy it. Look at all my CGC pristines I have listed right now. That's all. That's it. That's all I got. I only have 43 items listed. I got almost nothing. Absolutely nothing to my name right now. Oh, I have so many cards out in grading. I think I have over 300 cards out in grading right now. Insane. I feel like some prices are starting to drop too on modern cards, so that's been fun. And even some vintage, honestly, too, so. Oh well. Do. La 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 ta ta ba. All right. Might be buying some One Piece cards tonight. I love me that One Piece. I hope one day Luffy finds that One Piece. I might even look up a... You know what? I'm going to look up a scan. I'm going to look up a PSA 7. The first time ever a live viewing of me looking up at a scan. Let's see. Alright. Oh man, look at that. Look at this. What am I supposed to do with this? 300, is that mostly CGC or PSA? 300, what's 300? Oh, 300. Oh, 300 cards. It's CGC, PSA, and BGS. Mostly CGC though. Okay, like who takes pictures of these scans? And it's like the lighting is just so incredibly terrible. Cute card though. But when I see something like that, I'm like, thank you, next. No thank you. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Do, 5% off with coupon. Huh. Yeah, I have actually Maya the Springer, if you watch the recent members video, which it has like all my details, at least in terms of cost that I have out between CGC, PSA, and BGS. It's a lot of money. I got a lot of money tied up right now. It's not good. It's not good. The buyer premium for on Fanatics. So yeah, the buyers pay a 20% fee, and Fanatics collects that money like the greedy hounds that they are. They eat that money up, and they use it to fuel their company, pay their employees, keep their website running. Yeah, 20% fee. It's basically like a hidden seller fee at the end of the day. But I believe they do it so buyers are more likely to bid higher, I think. I think it's a whole like psychological thing. I don't know. I ain't no human societal expert. I don't know anything. Yeah, you're basically just, instead of the seller paying the fee, the buyer pays the fee. So, boo Fanatics. Honestly, as a buyer on Fanatics, it's actually pretty nice. I enjoy it. As a seller, it's been okay. Except, you kind of try, ooh, something went up. My Umbreon went up $4. Nice. Again, the Umbreon was a PSA 9. The Mewtwo was a PSA 9. I'm losing money on these cards today. So this is it's a bit of a painful one tonight. That's fine. Yeah. Go watch it. Go watch it, Maya. If you want, no pressure. If you don't want to watch it, that's fine. Yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah, Fanatics. It's okay. It's fine. I like Fanatics in general. Selling is nice because you can just ship everything to the vault, and then you don't have to worry about shipping everything out separately, and then you also don't have to worry about buyers being like, ooh, this isn't the card that I ordered. This slab has a bit of dust on it, and I want to return the card. I actually never had to deal with a return on a Fanatics sale. I don't even know how they would handle that. I'm assuming Fanatics would just take care of it. But I am planning, tentatively, on sending this bad boy to Fanatics as well, and I might even auction it. Because no one's buying this card on eBay. No one's buying this card for me, I don't think. It's been up for a few months. And I'm gonna call Fanatics and be like, hey, what can you do for me? What kind of deal? Can we sweeten the deal here? I don't know. I don't know if I should do like a premiere auction or whatever, but I'm gonna put it on an auction. I got no choice. I just gotta take the money. So probably gonna sell for way less than I'd like. Look, it's only $49,985 with the coupon code. So get that coupon code in there and get a nice deal. Okay, it's cheap. The last PSA 10 sales for this were 48,000. It's actually going up a little bit, which is insane. Yeah, I don't expect anyone to buy it at 50,000, especially because it's vintage. Even though it's a pop 1, which is really cool. People are saying, recommending potentially to crack it or send it into PSA as is to see if they cross-grade it back to a PSA, but, I could try it. I could, and they might make it a PSA 10, and then I would sell it, way easier, probably for way more. But, the collector in me is I have a collector on my shoulder and a devil on my shoulder, and the devil's like, heh, send it to PSA, you greedy, money-hungry idiot. And the other, angel or collector's like, but it's a population 1. There's only one in existence. It's special. It's unique. Keep it. Do CGC proud and keep it. You CGC shill. But yeah, I think I'm going to keep it as is and try to sell it. It's just cool to have a pop 1. Have I had any offers? Absolutely none. Actually, technically, I've had one counter offer for $10,000, which I declined. But no, it's actually insane, how little interest there seems to be on it. Look, I'm not even expecting PSA 10. I don't know, PSA 10 price. It's just crazy. It's a crazy world. Crazy world out there. We'll see. Maybe one day it'll sell. I'll buy a car. No, I'll probably just be a bit more aggressive on some sales. Or some purchases, I mean. Duh. Okay, back to this Diamond and Pearl set. Who collects this set? Ooh, this is a cute. A Pachirisu stamped. Oh, this is an awesome card. It's so blurry, but only 80% off. Wait, 80% off what? Maya, what do you mean? What do you mean? Staraptor, Chimchar, Prinplup, Infernape, Electivire. Ooh, this. Wait. Can I sort by ungraded? Here we go. Whoa, the tin is $4,800. This Rayquaza. Oh, is this what card is in here? Oh, okay. Oh, the 10K offer. Yeah, 80% off. Yeah. No thanks. Playing Pokemon Unite. I've never actually played that before. Is that like is it a MOBA? Is that the MOBA version of Pokemon, like League of Legends or Dota? Maybe I have played that. Is it Pokemon Unite or is that different? Pokemon Unite different? I don't know. I don't know anything. The booster box is only $1,500, guys, for Diamond and Pearl. So cheap. So cheap. Any sales? What? Oh, that's not the booster box. Okay. Nice. Yeah, Pokemon Unite. That's cool. That's cool. Video games are fun. I was playing Fire Red again. It's been a while. I was playing Fire Red and I beat the Elite Four once, and then like I got to the whole like islands part. I couldn't be bothered. I want to finish it, but it's just like, bleh. No, thank you. But one day maybe I will. I don't know. It's also just tough finding time. Finding time. Guys, oh, also, I think I've said this before, but I have no submissions back right now. So I can't even make another video if I wanted to on submissions that I have, like new submissions. Everything out, every single thing is out right now. Everything is so slow. I got nothing. So if anything, I might make a video of like my top regrades of the year or something. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards next, maybe. But again, it's all about just finding the time and the energy to do so, which is tough nowadays. But I shall try it. What are we buying in this down market? I think down market is a strong word for what the current, at least vintage and mid-era market is. It's still holding steady. / some cards are even still going up. I know modern is taking a dip, so I'm expecting these two Charizards down below to sell a bit low, but that's okay. How many submissions are overdue? Overdue to like their current turnaround times, like all of them. Like I have both my standard submissions out at CDC right now are overdue. I think one of them's at 21 business days, and their turnaround time's at like 10. Also, just like buy cards you like, I guess. I don't know. That's terrible advice, but if you have good tastes, then you'll do fine. And then I have a Beckett submission that's already overdue. One of my PSA submissions is overdue. One of my PSA submissions was a due date of July 1st. It's been in assembly for 2 to 3 months. Insane. So I've done nothing about it. I feel like I can't do anything about it. I'm just sitting there waiting for them to finish. And there's nothing I can do. So that's fun. I'm having a great time. No, it really, really slows down the snowball effect of, you know, trying to make money as quote unquote a small business, you know, trying to get the funds back into more regrading, but everything is just so tied up right now. It's like one of the worst times to get into a hobby, like for the first time too, if you're trying to grade at least. Oh, so if you're just trying to buy product, it's insane. Everything is insane. It's a crazy time. I remember when like I would get booster box. I sound like a. In my day, I would get booster boxes for a nickel and a penny loafer. No, the booster box. I think I bought a Paldea Evolved booster box for like $100 off like Amazon. It was one of the first things I did going back into the hobby. And I got the Magikarp. And I wasn't even like happy I pulled the Magikarp. I wanted the Sudowoodo. I wanted the Sudowoodo from Paldea Evolved. I wanted this guy, which I still only have like... I think I have 6 of these. I need 3 more to complete my binder page. PSA for UK cheapest is 65 pounds a card. Jeez, that's pretty heavy. 65 pounds. But no, I love this card. Obviously. Why wouldn't I? Have you recovered any of the new PSA sleeve slabs? So, that's a good question. The One Piece cards that I've gotten have been in those sleeves for a while now. But they're not like those terrible wavy ones that you've seen. Wait, what happens if I go to what show on Reddit? Why is it like show on my random... I don't like that. Yeah, I haven't had any that look like this. Hello, Tommy H. How's it going? There's 2 Fanatics and 2 eBay auctions going on right now. 2 on my eBay and 2 on Fanatics. The Fanatics ones were PSA 9s and they're CGC 8.5s, so I'm losing money on both of those. And then the PSA 9s there are also PSA 9s, so I'm losing money on all 4. So that's fine. Yeah, no, I haven't whoever this guy is. I haven't had a card that looks like this with these the crazy, terrible plastic. Now, I know the Mewtwo is awesome. I love the Mewtwo as well. Yeah, I'm not... man, so if I'm... It's going to be terrible for me, like, if I'm finding slabs to regrade and these are all what their scans look like, it's going to be a lot harder to tell the quality because this can hide, like, so many flaws. But maybe that's what they want. Yes, hey! You devious bastard! I don't know. Not a good time. I gotta go to setting. Whoa. No, not that. Oh, I lost chat. Hold on. There we go. Settings. Hold on a second. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to get rid of this silly thing. Why? Why did it do that? All right, whatever. We're just gonna live with it for now. I'll figure out for next stream. Seeing a lot of comments that old PSA slabs are going to go up. Like the old certs? What do you mean, go up in value, or just like the slabs that don't have like the weird plastic on it? I seen lots of comments saying that. Oh no, I just read that. Tag finally got back to you. They gave you another free priority sub because of the mislabel and delay to get back to me, so they've bought back my business. Well, good for them. That's actually nice that they gave you a free priority sub. How many cards? Just like unlimited? Could you send them 1,000 cards? Be like, hey Tag, thanks for the free priority. I doubt it. Just the non-sleeve. Hey, look, if I'm PSA, I am fixing this as fast as possible. I am not allowing this to happen. But I mean, who knows? PSA has made a ton of dumb decisions. Every grading company's made a ton of dumb decisions. Also, they made a lot of good decisions too, but not lately. Doesn't seem like. Also, it's just funny that like this one thing happens and then all of a sudden there's like everyone's making posts about it. It's like all on Instagram. It's all on Reddit. It's all like PSA sucks. Look at how terrible they are. And then they still, but the market still absolutely loves PSA. PSA is just so unstoppable. They could be like caught doing the most heinous crime, literally like the worst of the worst, and people would be like, "Oh, you're fine. Oh, PSA." It's like that HR meme. Oh, just one? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. There we go, like this. Let's see. There we go. I will say I will not want to buy a PSA slab if I see if it has the wavy back. I wouldn't either, probably. Probably. Yeah, I mean, it just looks terrible, right? Like, a big part of slabs is the eye appeal, right? People don't want ugly looking slabs in their collection. I know I don't. Oh, let me just take my slab and dip it in the mud outside real quick, and it's the equivalent of the wavy plastic, like in terms of looks and appeal. I want my slabs dipped in chocolate pudding. Okay, that way I can lick it off, and it's a 3D experience. No, 4D experience, because you can feel it. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. All right, how much time we got left on these Zards? We have about an hour and 10 and an hour on the Celebrations one. I really thought the Celebrations one was going to get a 10, honestly. When it came back at PSA 9, I think centering was like the only bad thing. There's something that isn't really rare, like higher pop. Oh, yeah, the reslap process. Who knows what kind of grade they would give you again, right? I've never tried to... I would probably personally never... I hesitate to say that, I guess, but I probably would be very hesitant to reslab anything with PSA, given their history. I think with that lenticular... The lenticular, that's really fun to say. I think it was a Deoxys card. I think they ended up like having the guy sign an NDA or something, and they compensated him, gave him some money. Money, please, because money solves everything. But yeah, no, I don't know if I reslab. Like, if there's like a tiny little chip in the slab, I would probably just sell it and just note in the listing on like my eBay, be like, hey, there's a chip in here. I'll knock it down a few dollars or whatever, and you can buy it, and you can reslab it if you want. I don't want to take that risk. Also, I just don't want to send it to PSA and it'll just sit there for days or weeks or months. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything. I am stupid. Ooh. Yeah, so I think exactly. I think they offered 20K, but the most recent sale right before that was like 40. So basically half of the last sale, something like that. So there was a big complaint on it all over the internet. But, you know, again, people complain about PSA all the time. Nothing changes. But I mean, I'm going to be honest, like generally speaking, they do you know, not to sound like a PSA shill, but generally speaking, they do a decent job of grading at the end of the day. They grade so many cards, so many that stuff inevitably falls through the cracks. And that's just typical. It's just going to happen. I have a Rayquaza V alt art. That's a pretty big piece of debris. Yeah, I would never reslab a card for just a piece of debris personally. Unless it's like huge. If the piece of debris is like a giant rock and it's covering like half the card, or yeah, I would be like, no, I can't. I'm sorry. I've never heard of the website called Ungraded. Ungraded. Nope. Sounds cool though. Just people just ungrading cards. Hey, that's a PSA 9. Let's crack it and ungrade it. Okay, so the Fanatics auctions have, well, it's an hour. It says an hour and 23 minutes left, but that's just for the extended bidding, which I don't even know if these guys are going to get an extended bidding. I should probably have these listings. Let me copy the links actually, so I can just have these listings up for when they do go to extend, if they do go to extended. There we go. There we go. I do have cards at BGS. Yes, I have. Hey, what up, ELX? How's it going? I do have cards at BGS. I have 4 submissions if you count the one I just sent last week. It's not received yet, but 4 submissions out of BGS. And I've never even gotten any cards graded ever from BGS. So I'm taking a risk. It's going to be fun to see what they give my cards, but yeah. Oh, I actually, you know what? I do want a card with this plastic. I've changed my mind. I would love to see this in person. Oh, it would be so nice. So beautiful. I want this. Why do I send to BGS in general? Personally, 2 reasons. 1 is content, so for YouTube, and 2 is to increase the value of the slabs that I send it, or the cards that I send it, because I don't want BGS in any of my personal collection. I'm just not personally a fan of the slabs. Like, they're fine, whatever. I just don't really care for them that much. That's really it though, for content, because I think it's going to be interesting, and for quote unquote my business. That's really it, because I believe I don't know how right I am that some of the cards I sent could net me some profit. That's a whole, you know, thing with grading, right? I mean, for some people, I mean, I started out grading for collecting, but then I'm like, well, probably make a little money doing this too. Then I want to make content. I want to do this full time. Not quite there yet, but maybe one day. Maybe one day. That's the dream. The newer label looks better. I don't know if it's folded or not. No, it's just a single, like, paper. Or you can buy ungraded cards and features 3D scan of the card so you know what you're getting. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Pretty cool. 3D scan of the card. Can you, like, spin it around and flick it around and throw it in 3D space? That'd be cool. For whatever reason. Yeah, BGS turnaround times are pretty long. But yeah, no, their label is actually pretty thick. It's one of the, at least their old slabs. I haven't had any of the new ones yet, but the labels are pretty thick and kind of nice looking, honestly. But I just don't like the slabs themselves or the, like the plastic sleeve. Yes, I work and do this on the side. This is, I am tired every day of my life. I'm not trying to complain or anything, but like, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of hours, a lot of work. but I love it. It's so worth it. Eventually, if I, you know, can do this full time, I would. But for now, I can't afford to do that at the moment, but maybe. Have I started making money through content? Yeah, YouTube, I've been making some money through YouTube content for sure. Not anything, you know, really substantial. Like you could have 100,000 view video and you only make, I don't even know if my biggest video is over $100 or not for like one video, maybe. So I don't make, or like I'm big enough on YouTube alone. Like let's say I wasn't even doing the card thing and I was just doing YouTube. There's no way I could do just YouTube full time. If I did quit my job and did YouTube full time and the card stuff, I would be making more videos, at least like hopefully like 8 a month or so, but it would be like on other topics and stuff like that because I just don't have enough submissions out to like pumping out videos every other day. Basically for Beckett, just send cards with good centering. Like don't let centering be the thing that holds you back from a good grade. That's like the only, like that's the biggest mindset with Beckett, at least. Am I net positive overall? Yeah. So like, well, I guess it depends on what you mean by net positive. So I just keep spending and spending and spending, and all my cards are still tied up in grading. So technically, all my realized gains are still. I'm operating in the red. I'm like Tag. I'm still operating in the red. I haven't made money yet. So every card that I sell, yeah, I'm positive. Well, not every card, but like overall, I'm positive on the stuff I sell. But if stuff sits, like if my Poliwrath sits, you know, forever, or my Azumarill sits. It doesn't sell and I keep spending, yeah, I'm gonna be in the red. But yeah, my unrealized gains, if I sold everything today that I have listed out on Fanatics and eBay, if I sold everything, then yes, I would be positive. But it just doesn't work that way. You saw a reverse Bonsly today. Bonsly. Can't keep on a Bonsly. Hypothetically big in the green. Bonsly. I was just looking at this card. We'll look at it again, guys. I think there's something going on with this card. I don't know what's going on with this card, but it's very weird. We look at the historical ungraded data for this card. What's going on here? What's this market manipulation happening? Where's the graph? This card was like $4 in March of 2025, and all of a sudden, bam! Everyone wants a butthole. Everyone wants it. No one, you can't stop this hot card right now. Look at this thing. $45. What was the last sale? Oh, only 31. $31 for this. What was this listing? What was this condition like? It was in an auction too. Yeah, it's not in great shape. Not in great shape. What do we call this, guys? You think that's probably moderately played? Moderately? I wouldn't say that's lightly played personally. I would say moderate. But I'm not an expert on conditioning or knowing condition of raw cards, so. One of my biggest recommendations, I guess I would say, is, and I can't say this clearly enough, like I cannot stress this enough. Do not use AI grading apps. It's a scam. Do not do it. Okay? Use your eyes, please. Just don't do it. You cannot get reliable data by snapping a photo with your phone, giving it a picture, and it giving you a good enough say, oh, this is a 9.7, send it. Just don't do it. I mean, you can do it, but don't be surprised if you get completely different grades. I mean, you can probably help it by taking really good picks. But you're just at the end of the day, if you train your eye and you get better at pre-grading, there's no need for an AI grading app at all. I don't recommend it personally. In fact, there was someone in the Discord who was just talking about using one and they got like way lower grades than they expected. I felt kind of bad because, like, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it just happens. You've been saying it for a while? Nice. First edition Jungle Pikachu into CGC10, considering sending it to PSA. That's a great question, ATA. So, actually, let's look up gem rate for a second. So let's look at that Pikachu Jungle, first edition Jungle Pikachu. Wait. Okay, this is not the Japanese one, but let's just say it is a Well, we'll look at both. Let's search. I'm gonna say first of all, I would say probably not. I wouldn't bother. If anything, maybe cross, because if PSA sees a raw vintage card, they're probably not gonna give you a 10 at the end of the day right now. But see Pikachu first edition jungle right here, right? So PSA has an 18% gem rate. Wait, what? CGC has a lower percent gem rate than PSA on a vintage card. What? 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 No. Seriously? Are we serious right now? Are we serious right now? Are we serious right now? Look at it. What? And there's like a lot of, it's a high 4,200, 4,300 cards. 11% gem rate, 12% gem rate. I would though, ELX, yeah, like it's decent, I guess, if you wanted to get like a general idea. But if you're gonna take pictures, take them really good, high quality, and do it on a dark background. Okay, that's just my. What about just centering? Just centering, honestly, in my opinion, just centering, the best way to do it is on like existing scans on websites. So like PSA scan, like you take this card, you throw it in the centering app, and you do it manually. If you're trying to take a picture manually, like of a card that you own, like raw. I just wouldn't do it through an app. I would use some kind of like tool on your person to do that, to do centering. Because like you have to take a perfect picture and it's just not, yeah. Do I own a microscope? I do not. I am not a scientist. No, I know a lot. I know that microscopes can be very helpful, but no, I don't. I just have a lot of cards coming through and going out that I just don't even bother using anything but my eyes underneath high powered lighting. I don't use anything to like, most of the time. I do have like some cheap jeweler loops that I use sometimes if I really want to take a better look under some good, but at the end of the day, the best thing you can do is high powered lighting and angling your card if you want to look at surface issues at least, and use your eyes. That's just the best. You can find surface imperfections, dents, whatever. You think it's only worth sending to Beckett if you get 10s? Absolutely not. No, it completely depends on what kind of cards you're sending, from what era, what set, the specific issues with the cards. As an example, none of the cards I have out at Beckett I even expect to get a 10 or even need to get a 10 to be profitable on it. It completely depends on how much you're in for the card, etc. Right? So no, absolutely not. But for like modern, ultra modern cards that, you know, probably, maybe. It depends. Average turnaround CGC for me, so my standard submissions, like I said, are like 20 business days each right now. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Because they are advertising it being 10 still. They haven't changed. They haven't updated their website. They haven't, like, what are you doing, CGC? Where's... Is it this? Yeah, right here. 120 days for bulk. Okay, first of all, if you're in the US and you are wanting to submit to CGC, let me zoom in. Unless you're sending like 100,000 cards, there's almost no reason to do bulk. Economy's $3 more for double the max card for value, for double your max declared value, and half current turnaround. Insane. Like there's almost no reason to do bulk. Again, unless you're doing like thousands of cheap cards. And then, so I've been doing standard lately, and they say it's 10 days, but it's been like 20. So. End up submitting less cards, only sell them raw to friends who grade them in day gem. Yeah, grading's fun, right? That's why I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes, like, you'll find stuff that you may think look like a surface issue, but it's like not as significant as maybe you thought. I don't know, it's weird. Could make you fill out a bunch of bulk submission. Yeah, if you're in the US, there's no reason to send bulk unless you have, again, like 500 cards or something. It's $3 a card. Do economy. Again, but unless you're like in the UK or whatever, I think they all have the same turnaround time. Wait, eBay lets you keep your Chinese Bubble Mew with a dent and you got refunded? Wait, that's awesome. that's a win. A binocular microscope. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can go all out and get microscopes, but like, I don't know what level of magnification graders use. It's not that deep. It's not that. It's like 5 to 10x maybe. 80 businesses days deep. Yeah, so my economy sub is at, I think, 78 or something business days. And it's still in grading, so yeah, free Chinese bubble Mew. That's great. I would keep that. Keep it. Cherish it. I can't say the word cherish. It sounds like cherish. I can't speak. Just don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. RTI imaging. I don't know what that means, but it sounds very impressive. All right, how are the auctions looking? So 54 for the Mewtwo, 76 for the Umbreon, 180 for the Zard, and 280 for the other one. Again, the Mewtwo and the Umbreon were both PSA 9s. Honestly, you could probably get them both and submit them to PSA. They'll probably get 9s again. I have no idea. I could have done that, but I'm not spending $80 on like a card at that level to do that. No, standard with CGC. I'm using standard here. And then PSA, you kind of have to do what, like Express or whatever for $80. So I haven't submitted anything to PSA under that tier yet, but I'm gonna have to at some point, because I'm still submitting the PSA. Yeah, this is like one of the worst times to be grading. I think it rivals that of what, like around the COVID era, 2020, 2021, or whatever it was, that when it was terrible. Everything's so expensive. Everything's taking forever. Would I look for 10s in CGC? Surface. Which is kind of ironic because all the slabs I buy online, you can't tell if there's surface issues. There are a lot of slabs that I end up just putting back on my eBay because of surface issues. This Slowking I put on my eBay because of a surface issue. This Gengar, I'll tell you guys, whatever. I still think they're really clean cards. Tiny little things, right? This Gengar I put back on my eBay because of service issues. This Dragonite I put back, you know, whatever, etc., etc. Yeah, surface is biggest one for CGC that they'll ding you on usually, and then edges they don't like as well. Corners you can probably get away with a little bit more than PSA for sure. PSA has like conditioned the average grader to think that corners are the only thing that matter, and centering too. Ooh, that's pretty nice sourcing, Sailor. Are you buying these or are we bidding? So these are cards that I am selling. I am selling these cards. These are my cards that I regraded and I completely failed. You can actually see them here on this page. You can see the two Charizards. They were all PSA 9s at one point, and they converted to 2 CGC 8.5s and 2 PSA 9s. So I am losing money on all the cards tonight. If you're trying to sell cards with cracks in the slab, how do you think they should price them? It depends on the severity of the crack, I would say. Honestly, I would just put it at or just a little under market and just maybe put in the description. I would definitely put at least in the description that it's cracked, especially if it's going to be going through eBay authenticity guaranteed. Oh, it's hard to say, Alex Guzman, because like every card's different. The severity of the corners could be like, if they're tiny little dings, it's different than just like big chips in the corners. It's hard to say. Sometimes it could be 3. Sometimes I've had 10s with every corner having like a tiny bit of whitening issue. So you know what, JMG, I think it's this time of year, like the summer lull. It is not my full-time job, Mr. Double X, but maybe one day if I keep kind of like trying to scale, trying to get, you know, more cards in, but the slow grading is slowing down my scaling quite a bit. Thank you so much. I still haven't sold it. It's sitting in my CGC Pristines on my eBay right now. It's sitting right here. Last sale again was 17,000, which is insane. That and then this Mew Japanese fossil still hasn't sold. No offers on either of these. I don't get it. I don't know. They really take the higher end CGC takes forever to sell. So I know that people sell on TCG Player, or people buy on TCG Player and get gradable cards. I don't know if it like can still be a thing like recently, but I know it's definitely can happen in the past. Where did I get that light box? On like Amazon, just a light box. My biggest sale ever. I have to think about that. Maybe the $6,500 Charizard base set CGC 10. Did I do bigger than that? I must have done something. bigger. I don't know. I'd have to look at my history, I guess. Yeah, the light box is just some. Just go to Amazon and search light here. Light box. Like one of these light box. You can get a cheap one. Yeah. A potential Freddy eBay deals. Yeah, I'm sure people are like, there's probably a lot of people that are developing like stuff like that. Mega Mewtwo from Breakthrough with 0 whitening on the back, but there's a little bit of front shiny. I have no idea. Probably not if it's off-centered AF. I would say no. Hard to tell though with just like words to describe a card. I don't know. Again, Alex Guzman, maybe you might be able to. It depends on the severity of the edge. Feel free to join the Discord and send a picture of it. I can help you a little bit better there. Do I think vintage reverse hollows will perform well? Like what? Like, are we talking like the Team Rocket Return stuff? Like this? Or are we talking like Expedition, Skyridge? Like, what are we talking? I love the ones with the stamps. Look, yes, Netty Shorts. I have it up right here. We were just talking about these sleeves on the PSA slabs are looking kind of terrible. I would not be happy if I was a PSA customer and I received a sleeve like this. Favorite channel on YouTube? Wow, thanks, man. Thank you. I am also my favorite channel on YouTube. No, I'm kidding. That's so like, I actually don't really even watch that much YouTube. Anyway, I like don't really even watch any Pokemon creator content. I'm sorry. It's hard to find time. Where was I going though? Where was I going? Yeah, stamp stuff, reverse holo stuff. I think they've already been pumped. Honestly, like let's just look at Mewtwo. Was it Holon Phantoms? This one. Just look at the graph again. Like, I mean, these cards are getting pumped, and I love these cards. I don't know how much more room they're going to grow in the short term. Long term, fine. They're great cards. I love them. Like, especially this one. Gold Star Mew ungraded. That's great, Mr. Double X. That's amazing. If you care about the monetary portion, piece of that, I would grade it no matter the condition. If you don't care about grading it, perfectly fine too. That's an amazing card. I love the Gold Stars. The Sableye, yes, Crystal Guardian. Actually, I think, I have one of these out, actually. I bought one. Did I not? No results. All right, hold on. I didn't spell out Sableye, Crystal Guardians. Have you been the victim of scammers using IG Instagram to claim the graded card you shipped was cracked? No, I have not run into that. And I pray I won't. This one. Yes, I do have one of these out. I love this card. My favorite era of Pokemon cards has to be this. I don't know. It's a good question. Neo Genesis is probably my favorite set. Neo Genesis Evangelion. Any enjoyers? I don't know why that way. What this is Neon Genesis Evangelion cards? Wait, there's a Nintendo 64 game? Is this a video game? What? People fighting robots in a video game? What? I didn't know you could. Wait, they have Funko Pops? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Gold Star Groudon and Jolteon. I would grade all the Gold Stars no matter the condition, honestly. Any Prism Stars? Is that like the card ass stuff? Card ass? Prism? Wait, why does Luffy come up? Prism. How do you even like get to this stuff? Why is Luffy coming up when I do card ass? Bandai? Are we talking about Bandai stuff? No, I still haven't gotten scammed like that. But eBay has pretty good seller protections, but they also have really good buyer protections too. So, how do I find these Bandai cards? The Prism ones? Are you talking about like these? Wait, this is like this Gengar Prism, like that. Green, is it like greenback or something? Yeah, it will cost a lot of money if you're sending through PSA. Oh, there's one thing I wanted to talk about with Beckett real quick. Yeah, so what you'd have to do, Alex Guzman, is you have to join via a browser, and then there's a setting you can set on your browser to be able to join through your phone. Yeah, age restrict the Discord because of the giveaways and because of the community submission videos that I do. Because I give out 10% of profit to non-members, and members get a little bit extra for submitting. If they come back a higher grade or greater value, I give out some of the profits to the people that recommended them. You could do CGC if you want. They won't upcharge you unless you do. CGC actually will upcharge you, but it's very rare. CGC will upcharge you if the raw value of your cards is greater than the declared value in whatever tier. Otherwise, they won't upcharge you for like the actual final value. Yeah, Neo Genesis is up there, and like the silver border cards, like Dragon, like Ruby and Sapphire, I think has some. What's the other one? I'd have to find them, but I probably I don't know. I wouldn't do tag personally, but you can. Oh, the emerald shaped stuff. Yeah, those ones are really. I think I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they're weird, but they're cool. Oh yeah. So Beckett, right? If you send cards to Beckett, they don't upcharge, but they kind of like give you they pre-upcharge. Basically the value of your card. So if you put $1,000 declared value on your card, they'll tack it onto the grading fee, which no other company does. Like if I submit through CGC, it'll be $55 for standard. But if this was Beckett, it would be $55. But they would add on insurance for the card as well, so it'd be like $60 something for that card. Never like grading a tag. Well, the main reason why I'm not doing anything with tag right now is because they're so backed up and their submission, like minimum submission cost, is insane. And that's really the main reason why I was planning on doing a little bit of tag, but also the main reason why I was trying to sort some tag slabs as well. I actually ended up cracking 3 tag slabs, and every single one I cracked after looking at it had issues that the dig report wasn't showing. So I was like, okay, that's a bit weird. That's just been my personal experience so far. I will probably do some more experience with them in the experiments with them in the future, but I just can't with how expensive they are right now. Also, I'm just not like I'm not a huge fan of like how they've run their business as well. Personally, I've said it before, but I personally don't trust a computer algorithm that I'd have no idea how it works to trust grading a card. I'd rather rely on like a shared human experience that like makes sense to me. Again, maybe I'm like old school or whatever, but that's just how I feel currently. Like, part of me feels like there's like some false marketing going on where they claim that they're like the best and they're beautiful and perfect, and and then like you see things like they change grades of cards that already exist. So every card you grade with tag is technically subject to have the grade being changed, and that's a bit funny. So anyway, I don't know. No, I don't know how old the tag slabs were. I don't know. Yeah, so BGS, there's no surprises at least with BGS, right? With the up charges per se, but every single card will be more than the value that it shows on the website, because you have to insure every single one. Yeah, no, I know that, nothing but the finest, but to me that like that's a bit silly. Like, if you have a report or if you have the technology to show everything, you should show everything. Like, you shouldn't just go halfway. You should show everything. Personally. And like, you have to pay more to get a better service for like ranking your cards. It's just kind of weird too. Like, the whole point of a ranking system is to have every single card ranked. The second you have not every single card ranked, the ranking system is completely pointless. Oh, I have the top card that's ranked ever. Okay, well, there's also like 1,700 cards that aren't even ranked with the same card. It's like, what's the point? I don't get it. Yeah, tag slab, when I cracked them, they weren't too bad to crack. But yeah, I'm not like, maybe in the future they can be good. I don't know. But also like they have like 2% of the market in terms of grading cards. They don't grade much at all right now. They have to prove that they can scale effectively. So we'll see. Maybe one day. And like my loyalty to any grading company is what I feel like I can get grades that I expect the most. I don't really like CGC technically better than any other grading company. I just send to them because I feel like so far in my experience, they've graded what I would like them to grade at. But if that changes and I like BGS more, I'll submit more to BGS. If PSA changes the way they do things, I'll submit more to PSA. If Tag changes the way they do things, I'll submit to Tag. I don't have like some, blind loyalty or faith to any specific company. So the new PSA slabs harder to crack. So the PSA slabs that have, I'll just show you. I have a cert up right now. This is just a random card. This right here, see how it says 21 on the bottom left? These usually don't have the tough acrylic to crack. These ones are fine. But if you see one that says 1LR on the slab, then those ones are usually very hard to crack. Not very hard. Well, it's hard. It just takes a little longer. Basically, you chop all the way down with your pliers. This is how I do it. All the way down the edges if it's one of the harder cards. All the way down on both sides pretty much. And then the whole thing at the top. Oh, that's very important. Crack off that whole entire top and then you can get a screwdriver in and pry it open. Freddy, I've been saying this since my first ever tag that them having the score and not score versions is stupid. It's splitting their population in two. Yeah, I agree. They should score everything. Rank everything. Like, I don't know. It's like kind of goes against their whole motto, right? Like, oh, transparency is king. Transparency is king. Fine, that's great. I agree. Transparency should be king. But you're kind of saying like, oh well, some transparency. But if you want full transparency, you're gonna have to give us more money, please, more money. Yet they're still operating in the red, which is crazy to me because they've received so many more submissions than they ever expected, yet they're still not making money, apparently according to the CEO. It's like, what is their business model? I don't know. Again, I don't mean to like bash on Tag or whatever. Like, they can be fine in this space. They probably have a good future, but I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Collection's worth $16,800. That's a pretty penny. That's impressive. That's awesome, Mr. Double X. Video on my top favorite cards. Well, my top 5 are Bonsly. Wait, is it 71? Yeah. I mean, these two, obviously. What else? What is like my... out of the Bonsly cards, yeah, I know we get it. It's my favorite card. I love this card. I mean, can I say Sudowoodo? No, honestly, this is kind of, I guess, basic, but this is one of my all-time favorite cards as well. The Ban Gengar card. Water is expensive. Yes. Tell that to Nestle. Yeah, the Ban Japanese Gengar. I love this card. Yeah. It is a little gimmicky, and it is like a little weird too, because like, even if you have, truly, and I truly like think this, even if you have, let's say there's 3 different companies that all use AI or machine learning to grade your cards, they're all going to grade differently. Because their models will be different. They'll be taught, or they'll be, on different. Well, they probably use similar like subjects to test on, like thousands and thousands of images, whatever how they do it. But there's still subjectivity in terms of the tuning of the algorithm, what it looks for, stuff like that. The grading scale could even be different. So like, there's still going to be differences between every single company. And some could have a more accurate system than others. Some could have better machinery, a better actual hardware that turns the card in a certain way better than other companies. Like, there's so many things that can go into it to have different effects and variations. And I know Tag is being very like hush-hush about their proprietary stuff, which I probably would be too. Imagine if they went open source with what they had. Anyone could create a system. Honestly, like, I don't know. Anyone can create. an AI. Like PSA and CGC or the big companies can just buy something that does something similar to Tag does, or maybe even better. Who knows? That's one of the reasons why I don't necessarily believe that Tag is like such a bright future, because like again, the other companies can just buy something that could be potentially better, or similar in a way. But anyway, enough about Tag. Technology is just weird. It's just weird. It's cool, but it's weird. Fable versus Chat GPT grading. ARS, yeah, has some cool slabs. They're very thick. The card is banned, sorry, because there's Tombstone in the background, and you know, Pokemon's like, oh, we don't want to show gravestones to children on English cards. That's scary. Tag's only major green print use UV protection to slabs. I didn't know they use UV protection. I don't think anyone else does, so that's cool. I'll give them that. That's nice. I don't know, but actually there was this like experiment once. I don't know if they changed their slabs, but I did see a video where someone tested the humidity for like in a very humid area, and Tag did get water in their slabs. So if for any reason, if your house got flooded or something like that, and your slabs for some reason got submerged in water, I don't think Tag slabs would do very well. I don't know how often that would happen, but it is interesting. I agree. ELX for me, like AI, can be very useful as a tool to help assist, but I personally wouldn't trust it implicitly, I guess is the word, to making decisions without human review, which I know Tag has humans reviewing the output. Okay, no, I swear, I'm done talking about Tag. Let's go over some cool Pokemon cards. You know what's a really cool card? I'm just thinking of like random cards right now. I love this card. I don't even have it. I love Bellibolt. I think this card's awesome. I've never even seen it in person. I just like it a lot. All the other cards, Cliched Ghost, actually did well, as far as I remember. Like the PSA CGC slabs didn't get water in it. Again, I don't know. I don't submerge my slabs in water very often. Maybe I should just get like a bucket of water and put slabs in there, and like put weights on top of them so they don't rise up. I should do that. That would be a fun video. Just leave them in there for like a month. Oh man, the 30th celebration has some sick cards, hey? Wait, the Charizard's ending soon. This one. 14 minutes. Okay. Okay. And again, these auctions this week were all PSA 9s. I'm going to lose money on all of them. But next week, if you stay tuned for next week, we got this. This is going to end horribly, but we have the Giovanni's Persian Pristine, an auction on Fanatics. And then we have the Sceptile CGC Pristine in auction at Fanatics as well. So that's going to be fun. I can't wait. Do you keep anything special in your personal collection? I don't collect really much anymore because I'm trying to make this a business. Anything I collect is like raw cheap stuff in my binder. If I'm holding onto any slabs, it's basically slabs that I think would grow in value. Basically thinking of like this way, like not every business, but a lot of businesses have a finance or investment side, right? They'll pay a bunch of people to make good investments. And that's kind of like what I'm thinking. Like I'll allocate a certain portion of my money or my inventory to things that I believe will appreciate value more than others, and I'll maybe hold on to a couple of those, and then I'll sell them eventually. Yeah, I don't know. Just a Magikarp slabs in a fish tank. That'd be cute, wouldn't it? That would be adorable. Yeah, so like I still have a couple slabs that I think will appreciate. Although I am attempting to complete the first edition Neo Genesis set in the CGC 10. Oh, there's so many good cards, Maya. Like, yeah, you just said that. Like, the Shining Tyranitar is so sick. So sick, dude. Oh, look at this card. Look at him just... Oh! He looks like a crazy rock star or metalhead or something. But yeah, I mean, like, most of my cards are vaulted too, just so I don't have to deal with anything off my eBay is vaulted. Not like everything that's not on my eBay is basically just vaulted. All right, let's check out the Charizard. 12 minutes left on the Zardy boy. PSA name first edition Charizard to a 10 is business. A shadowless 10 is an investment? Wait, what? What do you mean? Like, there's certain... yeah, for sure, nothing but the finest. And I think I said this last week too on stream, but it's kind of ironic that the worst, that like what's failing Tag right now is the human aspect of it. Like their customer service, their response, right? Their social media, whatever. It's like, yeah, you can do certain things right, whatever, but like you're failing on multiple fronts and people are getting angry, like the turnaround times, whatever. Again, enough about Tag. What was I gonna do? Oh, there's, yeah, where is it? Lugia. If I look up Lugia Neo Genesis PSA, let's just do PSA 9. Is there any PSA 9s? Yeah. Oh, PSA 4, that's fine. Let's just grab the cert. Go to Alt. Oh, I gotta log in. No, forget that. All right. Is there a price insights that I can do? Hold on. Let's find one that has price insights. When they even ounce more volume than they normally do, they implode. Anyway, this card in a 10, like CGC 10 is only I think like 6K right now. Like to me is criminally undervalued, so I'm holding on to one. We're like, I think the PSA 10s of the first edition are like up to 200,000, something like that. What's going on? Are we winning? No, we're not stricter. We're losing. Every single card here is I'm losing money on, so like whatever. They're all just kind of like loss write-offs. So certain cards you flip the cards you hold on to. Yeah, exactly. Pass on to my grandchildren one day when I'm an old man. Let's just go back to this for a little bit. He's Lugia hunting. I love me a good Lugia. Lugia's, yeah, one of my favorites. My favorite Lugia card. Oh, what even is my favorite Lugia card? I have not yet Wexfo, but for the community submission, I did receive one of the CCIC slabs for to regrade at CGC. So I will be. My taxes will look great. Taxes are painful. I will be cracking one soon. I mean, the Aquapolis one is beautiful, right? The Crystal Lugia. I'm not even... Okay, hot take. This is the Japanese paradigm trigger, but I'm not a big fan of the Silver Tempest Lugia. It's fine. I don't know. He's just like looking at his own undercarriage. Like, why is it so small? And he's like, oh, Lugia. Damn. That's disappointing. Yeah, it's not a crazy card for me. This one's sick. Yeah. What else do I like? I like a lot of Lugia cards. Oh, this is my favorite. I remember now. This is my favorite Lugia card. I haven't yet bought this one yet at all. It keeps going like up and up. It's getting away from me. But I love it. This Lugia, I think it's a Game Boy promo card. I like the more I do this regrading. Don't worry about it, Stricter. It's fine. The more I do this regrading, the more I am finding myself to like vintage and like mid-era or whatever you want to call them cards. I love this so much. I don't know why, but I love it. It's just a cool $6,600 in a PSA 10. That's fine. I didn't say it was bad, Cliche Ghost. I didn't say it was bad. I'm just not like I'm not a huge fan of it. That's all. It's fine. It's fine. Pop that corn. Show me that Blastoise. What Blastoise? What are you talking about? Blastoise? What Blastoise do you mean, Stricter? The one where he's drowning and he forgot how to swim? What an idiot. Come on. Why don't you give... I have regraded Blastoise. What are you talking about? I've regraded plenty of Blastoise cards. Come on. Lenticular, Zucan, Lugia, and a PS. What even? I've never even heard of that. Is that a... Wait. Oh, wait. No, I have seen that before. Did you show it in the Discord? I feel like you did. Okay. Well, it's not showing up on price charting, so it doesn't exist. Liar. Neo Revelation. Is that a non-holo? Is that just one where you just like... Yeah. This one. This one's cool. Yeah, this one is really nice. It's very... It looks like it belongs in a museum, right? Like an artwork. And it is actually really nice. I won't touch Modern Grails like Mega Gengar. Are you talking about from Ascended Heroes? The one where he's in a puke cloud? Yeah, okay. That's a sick card, Cliched Ghost. Thoughts on Black Clover? I've seen the first 2 episodes of Black Clover, if that's what you're talking about, the anime. Found the protagonist very insufferable. But I am not opposed to watching it again if I have more time. I am rewatching Jujutsu Kaisen right now because I'm trying to get to season 3. But like I forgot everything that happened. So I'm trying to watch some of it. Oh, let's go back to the Charizard. Let's see. 5 minutes on the Charizard celebrations that I thought was going to get a PSA 10. Very clean card. Again, I think the issue was the top to bottom centering. But that's fine. Yeah, Black Clover, I would definitely give a try again. There are so many so many animes I just want to watch. Yeah, a ton. Because I just if I had all the time in the world, I definitely would watch more. Yeah, so I'll be cracking my first CCIC. Is that even how you say it? Do you like, is there a different way to say CCIC? C-Kick? Labs? Soon. So I actually have all the cards ready for the second community submission, which is going to be really fun. I'm so excited to do those videos. I think they're going to be very interesting. See who the winner is going to be. Let's do a quick little poll in chat for this Charizard. We're just going to say, start a poll. We're going to say Charizard celebrations. We're going to say greater than 210. Yes or no? Let's see. There's the poll. But I think I have a decent method of cracking now. Pretty much every slab for the most part. We'll see. So far, I think chat has been completely wrong in every single poll ever yet on my live stream. So whatever you guys say, the opposite's going to happen, if history is any indicator. We shall see. Four minutes left on the Zard. I love this card. Actually, there was a little bit I did that I cut in my last video where I was saying like his hand underneath his neck looks like a turkey giblet or something. What do you call that red thing on a turkey that like hangs underneath his beak? I thought his hand looks kind of weird, all curled up there. Should we start? Yes, bet the under. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we have 53% no. Perfect. That way it will go above 210. No, it's okay. I'd have to check I think my cost for this is around 180, 190. The gobbler thingy? Yeah, that's he's basically a turkey. He's got the little gobbler in his hand. Turkey scrote. Okay. Well, I didn't. That's fair. I guess that's fair. He's like, okay, the Darkrai from Pitch Black though, this is the true turkey Pokemon. Look at Turkrai EX. Mega Turkrai. He looks like a turkey. Cool card though. I haven't opened any Pitch Black. I probably won't. I don't really open much nowadays. Even though it is fun. It's fun too. There's only 14 watchers. I don't think this is gonna go up much more. This probably would have 10'd with CGC, I think. But I ain't got time waiting around. no grading companies anymore. I have I have no more patience. You packed that Darkrai? Like, what do you mean? Like you sold it, Maya? You packed it? What do you mean? Or you like opened it from a pack? Is that what you mean when you say the word packed? It looks like non-auction's doing 210. We'll see. I don't think it's gonna hit 210. You know, auctions tend to, you know, sometimes go for lower, which is fine. That's okay. You still grading with BGS? Yes, Dylan. I haven't even gotten any submissions yet back from BGS, but I do have some subs out with BGS. It's gonna be fun. It's my first time ever. It's gonna be a fun video to do to show you guys. I cannot wait. Yeah, good stuff. All right, let's get the, well, it's fine. Yeah, I've never heard the term packed either, but I'm assuming like ripped. I ripped that Darkrai. First top card from a set. Awesome. I think mine was Magikarp from Paldea Evolved, which I was so lucky to even open. I actually opened, I packed, or I ripped 2 Magikarps from 8, I counted, from 87 Paldea Evolved packs, which was extremely lucky. That was back when like I was opening packs like a miscreant, like a deviant, or like a degenerate. That's the word. Degenerate I am. So yeah, eventually I think it would be cool to have this section here on my stream to be like me playing a Pokemon game or something. Because I'm a gamer. It's fine. I like playing games. World Championship Gold Stars. I'm not a big fan of the World Championship cards, personally. I don't know. Maybe it's just like the perceived value is lower because the pop maybe is higher. Is that why? I'm not quite sure. But let's see. I don't know. 30 seconds looks like where it looks like it's not going much higher. Nah, Paul. Well, at least my CGC subs have been like 20 days for standard, 20 days plus for standard, which is awful. I'm just waiting forever now for them. New Nuzlocke. I have tried Nuzlocke, and I probably would try it again. I've never actually beaten a Nuzlocke though, or Nuzlocke version. Okay, looks like this. Oh, little movement. Okay, well, you guys, we ended at. You said yes, 56%, and then we ended at 187. Okay, okay, yep. I'm cursed. I'm cursed. I know, Stricter. I know. I haven't. I also have it only polling every 3 minutes right now because I just don't want to overload the. I'll poll it more frequently when it's for the other listings because like I have other listings going later, so whatever. That's why I had it up. It's fine. It'll update. Oh no! Look, it's not found. Okay, see, I gotta update that too. Oh shoot. No, my bid puller is all messed up. The thing that I wrote myself that I definitely didn't have AI help me write. Okay. I'll have to fix that. It's fine. I'm just gonna, here's what I'm gonna do. Give me a second. I'm just going to remove the eBay ones for now and just keep the Fanatics ones. Just so it doesn't have that ugly red. And we're going to reload and stop, and we're going to pull. Okay. Wait. Is that better? There we go. Okay, we're fine. We're good now. We're good. All good. Sorry to be correct on the poll. How dare you guys? Nah, it's all good. Let's open up the other card here, which is probably going to be, all right, 13 minutes. Oh, it's at 325. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, so next week, maybe I'll just have those 2 CGC Pristines up. Look, $6 for the Persian. Imagine if it stays $6. Imagine. And And that's what it sells for. Ooh. I guess I'll have to start a poll for the Charizard as well. Man, auctioning is terrible, but like I like being able to stream it. That's like really fun. So is it worth it? Is it worth it? I don't know. Probably not. What are you gonna do? What else am I? What other excuse can I have to stream? Okay. So what? We got 12 minutes. We got time. We got plenty of time. Let's just take a look real quick though. I mean, auctioning off 9s probably won't really do well. Play Unite on stream. I would like to play something at some point. Oh wow, this one went for 178. Oh, the same night? Okay, that's fine then. That's fine. It's definitely dropped a little bit, but I can't complain that I went 187 or whatever. Okay. That's fine. All right, what about the Brilliant Stars one? Bonsly really loves garden gnomes. Oh, you're reading my my news alerts? 370, buy it now. Yesterday. I don't know if this is hitting 350. Oh, it's probably not. It's probably gonna end around 3. We'll see. Actually, it's already at 325. All right, let's end the poll. And chat once again is wrong. Congratulations. The Umbreon is $76 and the Mewtwo at $54 is an actual crime against humanity. Those are PSA 9s. Like, but I'm not expecting anything. Economy ETA? Wait, which one is economy for BGS? I've done standard and they say that's 45 days. Which mine is already past 45 days, one of them, and they're still not even graded yet. So I don't know what they're doing over there. But clearly there's some tomfoolery going around. So I don't know what their other tiers are at right now. Am I polling still? Yes. No, wait, I'm not. There we go. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, grading is silly. I love just waiting for my cards to get grades I don't want. And then having to sell them for values that I don't want. Oh, it's the best. Yeah. Did I watch the World Cup? I did not. I actually watched zero. Absolutely nothing. I used to love sports. I like baseball still, and I probably more so than really any other sport. But I just don't watch sports anymore. I feel like as I get older, I just don't care. I don't care anymore about sports. I don't care to watch men get sweaty and touch each other. Okay, if people like that, that's fine. That's nothing wrong with that. You know, just not for me. Okay, not for me. I want to watch Pokemon. If there was a Pokemon sport, if there were men dressed up, and women, or whatever, dressed up as Pokemon, running around with a ball, I'd watch that. That's crossing in some other kind of weird territory, but I did see that the score was like 1-0, and then I saw like some Argentinian players maybe hitting some Spain players or something. I don't know what happened. World Cup watch party. But no, I just don't watch sports anymore. Also, I have 2 small children, full-time job. I'm doing all this. I don't have much time. I don't have much time. And the main reason why I even like baseball is all the stats. I love stats. So it's like at that point, it's like it could have been an email. You know, I don't have to watch it. I can just look and see what people did. Even then, it's like, who cares? I don't know. Maybe I just don't care anymore. Can I zoom in the eBay window? No. Here, is that good for you? Roberto Clemente. Sure. Yeah, I like Roberto. I have one of his cards, maybe. Yeah, I got like an old SGC like 3 or something of a Roberto Clemente card. Whoa, this is 347? All right, I was gonna put my poll at 330. Dang, people want this card. Okay, now we talking. Is that better? Should I go even more? Should I go even deeper? Oh, I love myself some Quidditch. Actually, maybe another hot take. I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan. It's fine. The movies are fine. I've never read the books. You can't make me. Wait, now it went down to 325. Wait, what happened? What in the eBay shill? Wait. Am I going crazy? That said 347. Oh, wait. No, okay, now. What? Are we at a Probstein auction right now? Is my name Robert Probstein? I don't know how to say it. I don't even know if his name is Robert. But I will find the golden snitch and I will win. All right, let's put a poll out. I guess we're doing 350. I love Lord of the Rings. I love Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is the best thing ever to be made, besides One Piece. Like the best work of fiction. We'll do 355 because it's only 8 more bucks. We'll see what happens. Unleash the shill bitters. Oh, the shill bitters.
Yes, my liege, I will do your bidding.
I get it. I'm so funny. Oh god, I hate myself. I just made our first CGC slab sale from across today. Congratulations, Kevin P. You ever play with any One Piece slabs? Excuse me? What do you mean? What? Like the game? I actually have played the One Piece game, the card game once, and it was fun. I think I played it all wrong though, but it was fun. Imagine someone showing up to a tournament with just a stack of slabs. Like, here's my deck.
Excuse me, sir. You can't use PSA 9s. You can only use PSA 10s in this tournament. It's a PSA 10. It's a PSA 10 tournament only. And if you have any CGC slabs, you will be banned from participating even further, and you'll be sent to jail.
Like what you do with these Pokemon slabs? What? What do you mean? Play? I don't know what you mean, Agent Cody Banks. Frankie Muniz. But yeah, I'm not quite sure. Oh, like regrade them? Yes, if that's what you're asking, maybe. Yeah. I have a full One Piece submission out at PSA right now from Beckett, and it's been in assembly for forever. So I'm waiting. But yeah, I'm gonna it'll be my first video of just One Piece only, which will be fun. Yes, crack and regrade. Yes. I think I understand what you're saying now. I thought you meant play like, ooh, Nami, ooh, Luffy, let's play together. And I'm moving the slabs like back and forth. Ooh, Nami, Robin, ooh, kiss. You know, and I touch the slabs together. That's what I thought when he said play. Now I get it. All right, 2.5 minutes. Fun times. I think my cost for this one was actually around 3 something too, so I'm hoping to break even, maybe. Would be cool if your whole deck was slabs. Cool, it would be something highly inconvenient, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm not quite sure. I don't think the video is going to do as well because people don't with guards to make it extra. Not just guards, you need to put it in a big acrylic case as well. I don't think One Piece will probably be as popular, so the video might not do as well, but that's fine. That's okay. Yo, Phantom, thanks, man. Appreciate that. I've been waiting on all my submissions too, man. It's taking forever. But what can you do? I'm even like paying for higher tiers. And good luck on your journey as well, man. And cool stuff. Pokemon, that's fun. There's a lot of ways you can make money. And it's cool. How aren't you going to send water is good for them? Makes them play better? Wait, what? What? Alright, we got a minute left at the Zard. I mean, the Fanatics auctions are going to go horribly. But that's okay. It's fun. Right? That's what I keep telling myself. I don't know. You guys, every single time chat is completely wrong. You guys, you got to start voting the opposite of what your heart tells you. Okay? Because we're at 50 seconds left and we're still under 355. There's only 12,400 PSA 9s. Like, this is a high demand card. You know? 12,000. Actually, technically, it's probably more or less than that because regraders ruin population reports, obviously. Oh, I'm too I hate auctioning, Kevin P. But it's an excuse to live stream, so it's fun. And I need the money. Well, you said no. Thank you, Stricter. Thank you for doing your part. I know, you win the card. Yes, that's how it works. Exactly. Oh, 15 seconds. Surfing Monk, hopefully, we'll see. If not, then that's fine. 405, yeah, right. Ooh. Oh, FIFA water break. Oh, okay, yeah. Gotta hydrate. And that's it. Hey, 347's fine. That's perfectly fine. But once again, y'all are wrong. But that's fine. That's fine. All right, let's go to the not this, not you. Let's go to this for a little bit. And then let's go to these ones. These ones I don't think are even going to get. I'm calling it right now. I don't think these are even going to get into extended bidding. Whoops. I don't even think this 14 minutes till extended bidding starts. Let's put on the puller to pull every 60 seconds now. Stop pulling. Because I think we'll see. Like, who auctions 8.5s off? It's stupid. Idiotic. Don't do this. Bought a CDC 10 of that last week for 380. The Charizard? Exactly, JMG. Man, you. I have to auction at some point. Or just, like, accept really low. Like, as much as I want CGC slabs to be more respected in the market, it's just not my job to do that. Like, I would love to. If I was, like, a more casual seller, I'd just be like, yeah, I'm holding on to this. But, like, I have to make sales. Oh, Phantom, thanks for the membership, man. That's really nice. I appreciate that. That's incredible. How long are you thinking on the community regrade submission? So actually, the community regrade submission, I am sending off to Fanatics to get graded. So I'm cracking them all, sending off to Fanatics at $10 a card, and apparently their turnaround is like 4 to 5 weeks. So it'll be quick. Honestly, the second community video might get, like, I might get the cards back before the first community video. And like I said, I'm so excited for those community videos because it's just going to be fun to see how everyone does. pit the community against each other and see who comes out on top. I know like the sample size is really small, but I think it'll be really fun. Also, I really want to do a video where I intentionally find the worst looking PSA 8s or 7s ever and send them off to CGC. Just to see what... It's going to lose me so much money, but I think it would be really fun. I don't know why I said fun. It's going to be terrible. It's going to be painful, but I want to do it. I have the overwhelming desire to do that for whatever stupid reason. Umbreon EX. I actually sold this same exact card on eBay for like $190 a couple weeks ago. So, I mean, it's going to go lower than that, I would think. The OG community sub is actually scheduled for grading at CTC right now. Do you have any interest in finding other auctions you're interested in following them on the stream too? No, because people are going to outbid me on my own stream. Right? Like, oh, Freddy wants this card. Let me, if he wants it, I want it too. And then they're going to bid on it. No. I don't know if I can do that. It's a good idea, I think, but like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Shadowless, Red Cheeks, Pikachu. I'm familiar with Cheeks, but not any experience of PSA 1 cards or any advice. What I do know is that PSA 1s are actually probably a little bit harder to get than what you might expect, because sometimes you might actually get like a 2. Or even a little bit higher. Or a 1.5. The coveted 1.5 out of nowhere. Show us what we should get from you instead. Yeah, Phantom. Right? Exactly. I'll show you. Look. Oh, how about this? Oh, well, actually, I don't know. I might not. I am bidding on a couple cards on Fanatics tonight. You know what, Agent Cody Banks? 86, we got it. It went up. I always recommend people buy at shows, card shows, or card shops. If you can withstand the social anxiety of inspecting cards in person without feeling the gaze of other humans upon you, I 100% recommend doing that. I buy all my stuff online though, because I just don't have time to go to card shows right now. What are you gonna do? But yeah, always like inspect the card in person, because there's a lot of cards that I even buy online. I look on person, I'm like, why did I buy this? This looks terrible. You should put the market price above the current bid so you see how off it is. Yes, I probably should. Or what I can do is I can check it. I can check the last sales on eBay too for this card. Give me a second, guys. Hold on. Let's see. Bids. I'm currently winning 2 auctions on Fanatics. If I win them tonight, I'll show one of the cards maybe. Let's see. So let's look at this Umbreon on eBay, huh? Oh god, it's so zoomed in. Umbreon EX Fates Collide CGC 8.5. Yeah, shows you can also get like really good deals too. So look, this is mine right here.
This is my sale. Look, it's me.
225. Look, I sold it July 2nd. Wow, 17 days ago. Jeez. Your videos are starting to autoplay. Oh man, I always turn autoplay off for YouTube. I always forget, like, yeah, when I didn't know you could turn it off, I was like, oh, quick, stop the video before it goes on to some like random video that I don't want. Yeah, except I think it was like 195. But yeah, honestly, I think putting market price, maybe I'll add that in my bid puller at some point. I also need to fix my bid puller to like not mess up when the listing ends on eBay, but that's okay. Yeah, so let's say like this one, look, this one went once. This is an error card apparently. 180. Yeah, Phantom, I am aware that you make content, which is, and it's awesome. I haven't I like don't have much time to watch really anything. But I will definitely try to give your videos a watch, because I know you make good stuff from what I hear. People always talk about Phantom and Lugia's Den on my channel and my Discord and all that fun stuff. So I know you're solid. Solid as a rock. Yeah, this is gonna go low. All right, how's the Mewtwo doing? Mewtwo, Mega Mewtwo Breakthrough. I love this card. Yeah, PSA, when it was a PSA 9, it's like, oh man, look, I actually almost regraded this card. Maybe I should have. Like, so nice. There might have been like some weird surface issue or something. Yeah, he's insane, man. He's insane. Like, in a good way. I didn't know his name was Ryan. That's good. I mean, I can say Ryan. Go to Lukey's Den. It's a cool name too, though. Like, insane seller. I've been spinning. Yes, Stricter. Puts me to shame, which is fine. I feel like I am just. I say I feel like I'm just starting out, but I've been at this now for like a year and a half, maybe. No, probably like a little bit over a year. I still am spending too much because grading is just taking so long, so incredibly long. It's killing my snowball, my ball of snow. I'm trying to get bigger. We got motion. Did we get motion? Oh. Is my... Oh, wait, hold on. My bid puller isn't polling, is it? Is it polling? Oh my gosh. Can I... I'm not polling. I forgot. Sorry. I gotta fix this stupid thing. Am I bidding on anything? I am bidding on stuff tonight, but nothing on stream. Unless I win the auction, maybe I'll show one off. Hey, bro. Just started watching your videos a couple days ago. Love your content. I'm not your bro. No, I'm kidding. I can be your bro. That's fine. My eBay is called Freddy Cards. That's right here. I'll send the link in chat. Thank you. Sold the Espeon Deoxys Tag Team Promo 10 and CG10 for 800. Isn't it pain? Oh my gosh, it's a pain I feel every day of my life with trying to sell CGC. Like, it's so incredible what having a red label with a tiny grade on it that happens to say PSA does for a card. Insane. Like, some of these prices are wild. Just the discrepancy, the difference between them. Actually, wait, isn't extended bidding it's gonna be for another half hour, right? Get to chill. You're jealous of my editing? Oh, it's just cutting stuff in DaVinci Resolve. I want to pay you to watch you edit. I can show you. It's not hard. Did I do all the Bonsly artwork yourself? Well, I like took the base picture and then I add all this random stuff on it, I guess. Yeah. Outside of like the base figure of Bonsly or Bonsly. Yeah. But it's, or like I'll find like random clip art or like little PNGs and like the glasses I put on him in the bottom left. I just got random glasses online. I don't know. The links to the auctions, the Fnatic auctions here, I'll paste them in chat. There you go. Got to pump these numbers up, right? No, I'm kidding. Either way, again, I'm losing money on them. So, and again, they're PSA 9s, so. Oh yeah, I love Bonsly. Yeah, no, I didn't. I'm not like I am not much of an artist at all. I can barely draw a circle. Shill bid.
Do it. Execute order. Shill bid 66. Aha. Bid this up to $3,000.
Imagine just like this random, like people would catch on, right? Like something's up. No. I don't even know what. Let's just look at PSA 8 for this. No, we can look at the Fats Collide. Oops, I spelled that wrong. Let's look at it. Omega Mewtwo breakthrough. Wait, what's even the number? Oh no. It actually went in auction for $100. Oh, that's terrible. I didn't even see that. Wait. Oh, guys, I sold this. I forgot. I sold this same exact card. Wait, why is this still here? This is the same card. eBay. I forgot. I think I sold this for like $180 and they never paid. And now it's on Fanatics. Oops. I have some like cheap Bonsly cards in my collection. Yeah. And I also have like a random sticker. CGC sticker. CGC 10 like sticker that's really tiny. I think I posted on my Instagram, maybe. Cards I won recently. I don't have anything like of value really for Bonsly. I just have some cool stuff I like. Luckily, I guess this stuff isn't too expensive and there's not many cards. Oh. Yeah, I guess this isn't gonna go much higher. Oh, it's at 66 now. Movement. We got numbers. Oh well. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, that's different though. Yeah, okay. Look, I just need. I guess one thing I never really thought of was just how long it would take high-end stuff to sell. Because like my business model, I guess, is completely opposite of other people's business models, where like they just get they play a volume game, right? Or I play more of a margin game, I guess. And speed of sales can be like, I haven't sold anything on eBay, I think, in like 5 days. I only have 40 some odd listings too, because I just so many cards out just waiting and waiting on grading. Ugh. It's okay. Hoping that we get cards back and we can sell them. Yeah, so let's leave. Okay, so I don't think this is gonna. What's the line where you cross into high end? Ooh, I mean, it's a bit subjective, right? I don't think there's any like set bar. And it might differ from person to person, but probably, you know, a few thousand. Probably. A couple G's, maybe. Maybe a grand. That could be high end too. The CGC is lower than pristine, sell decently quick. It depends. Honestly, like the vintage Japanese stuff sells the quickest in my experience. Extended bidding. But I guess it depends on the card and like the price you have it at. Because like some cards I have priced a little bit higher. Like as an example, I'll find one. It just totally depends on the card. Like this right here, the Sceptile Team Magma, whatever. PSA 9s are a grand, 1,000, and I think PSA 10s are like 6K or something. This has been sitting for months. It did have a bunch of watchers. I relisted it with like a different title. So, and the big reason why, and here's where selling CGC is so much fun. Someone after a PSA 9 sold for 1,000, someone listed it at 750, and they sold it for 750. And it's like, why do you do that to you? Why are you listing it at 75% of a PSA 9? What are you doing? Yeah. So like, to me, the fact that I have it listed at 1,900, I think it's the lowest available. It might not be anymore. But just the fact that like some stuff will sit, but like it's a good deal, in my opinion. I don't know. It's weird. Is it? Maybe it's not the lowest listed anymore. Maybe it's changed. No, it's still the lowest listed at 1,900. But like, as a thing, like if I'm listing this card right now too, and I think this is what happened. I saw another one listed at 2,000. I'm not going to list it at 1,100. I'm not going to list it at like near PSA 9. I'm just going to undercut a little bit. And again, the PSA 10s, I think, are like 6,000 or something. PSA 10. Lowest listed PSA 10s is 10,000. It's probably going to sell. It's just painful. It's a painful world. Oh yeah, but so 5,800 was last sold for PSA. Imagine how much better I'd be doing if CGC was respected. Oh well, I can't complain at all. That's another reason why I'm like doing some BGS stuff too, because some of the BGS, even BGS 9.5s do better than CGC 10s. I don't know. It's weird. I guess it depends on the subgrades there though. Oh, $70 on the Mewtwo. Okay. Where's the 88? That's fine. Yeah, I don't get it either, Cliche Ghost. People just, oh, there's one, where was it? Coral Mew. There was 2 sales. I wonder, hopefully this will show up. There are 2 sales at 10,000 for a CGC 10. I hope so too, Phantom. Like, oh yeah, check this out. Check this. So the one on, okay, so 6700, May 10th, 6700 for Korokoro Mew. Like an iconic card. Amazing card. Then this one I think was actually 10,000. So you can't see the best offer. I could go into eBay product research or whatever, but I think it was 10,000. And then someone on Quick Consign listed this card for 5,600. Like a month later. Why? What are you doing to your, like, why are you listing it at like half of last sold? What are you doing? CGC sellers just love, I don't know, listing their cards at insane prices. Will they rise up again? I have no idea at this point. That too. But thank you. I'm glad you love the content. Window lickers. I don't know. Get a lot of window shoppers on my eBay store. I would like to think, again, since some of these prices are so disrespectful, I would like to think they have some room to grow. Let's take the Snorlax first edition jungle. 5,400 June 13th. I think this in a PSA 10 is like 30 to 40,000. I don't know. ATA. I would think so. I would think so. CGC is by far. Hey, what's up, Boshi? Welcome. So CGC is by far the second biggest grader outside of PSA. Yet the market hates them, and yet more and more people are submitting to them. I don't know how it's gonna play out. PSA is paying CGC sellers to undervalue their slabs. Probably. Yeah, I don't think there even has been a sale. Right here. Is there one on Fanatics maybe? Let's see. Snorlax first edition jungle hollow. There's a CGC 10 for 50. PSA 10? Look at that. $55,000 for a Snorlax first edition jungle hollow and a PSA 10. Old certification, mind you. Not that I like, I understand. Like, look at. This is insane, man. People say, "Oh, buy the card, not the label." $55,000 for, again, the silvering on the border is very common on these cards. There are CGC 10s with the silver bordering. Fine. The back has some whitening. Fine. You can find CGC 10s that look marginally better than this. All right. Again, there could be surface things and other things like that. But $55,000 because it says PSA. Yeah, thanks. I just realized it was 50,000 top gear. Yet people are just perfectly fine with CGC 10s being 5,000. 10%. That is just insane to me. Like, I don't expect CGC 10s, regular 10s, to be at PSA 10s level. That's fine. Like, it doesn't have to be. If I had like all the money in the world, I would buy every single Snorlax CGC 10 first edition jungle hollow. What's even available on eBay right now? What's even available? Let's see. Why isn't... Let me sort by highest. All right, we have 15,000, 14,600, 10,000, 10,000. That's it. There's 4 Snorlaxes on the market right now on eBay. Buy them all. If I had I don't have the money. Like, I don't know. Again, but then you'd have to expect the whole entire market to shift as well, because there's plenty of cases like this where the CGC 10 is like 10% or even less than 10% than a PSA. It just depends on the card. Like, I think base set Charizard's like 30-something thousand in a PSA 10 and then like 7,000 in CGC 10. Yeah, totally Boshi. And again, like, it doesn't have to be PSA 10 level. That's fine. Like, you find like even modern CGC 10s, they go for the same or less than a PSA 9 or like around raw price. Insane. And like, you check the stats, you check the gem rates. Like, I just looked up this random Pikachu first edition jungle earlier in the stream. This is a vintage card. Look who has the lowest gem rate besides SGC. 11% for CGC, 16 for Beckett, 18 for PSA. Now, I'm assuming a lot of these were graded during PSA's old cert era, right? But like, let's look at, there's definitely some cases though where CGC is much more lenient. Like, we look at Greninja, the Gold Star one. The PSA gem rate is 5. Beckett's 11. CGC 17.8. Fine. Okay, CGC 10s for this card could be much less. That's fine. But like, I think this I think it's like 10% still. Like 10% is not, no. When people say, oh, CGC 10 is PSA 9, like, well, the stats don't really say that. I know there's like more, you know, things, more, what's it called? Nuance, I guess, to the stats than just what's here, but. Yeah, I guess cost and time, but like it shouldn't be that way. I don't know. It's weird. Let's look at Mega. I already looked at Mega Gengar. Let's what's something like fun and new? Oh, let's just look at the Rayquaza EX Dragon actually, because I don't even know what that one's like. Okay, so here it's like 4%. This is pretty typical, I think, of this era. So 4% gem rate for PSA. Beckett actually has the highest gem rate, and CGC is 11. So yeah, PSA is definitely more strict on like this era of cards, 2003. But Japanese cards though too. Like let's look at Sabrina's Gengar. This one. Oh look, PSA 11.7, Beckett 19.4, CGC 7. PSA grading prices come back down in 6-12 months. Things will move closer. I don't know if there's like a direct correlation between the price of grading this PSA and the market value of a PSA slab. There's probably some relation, but I don't know if it has that big of an impact on the market, honestly. Like for higher end cards, probably nothing at all. Lower end cards, sure. Okay, 105 on the Umbreon. These are fine. Ew, it got extended. These both got extended. We got extension. We're good. We're extended, baby. Oh, let me check and see if my bids were extended on my other cards. Let's see. Both of them are not extended yet. Ooh, I will show off one of them if I win. We'll see. We'll see. It's not a big card. But yeah, I think, yeah, I mean, I do think there is room for CGC to grow. Will it happen? I don't know. To be honest, I think they're kind of fumbling a little bit here with this opportunity. One, their communication hasn't been great. They haven't updated their current turnaround times probably to be anywhere accurate. They haven't even mentioned anything on social media about maybe updating the turnaround times or like what they're doing to improve. Because I did see that. I think they were saying something about hiring, which is fine. Because like at this point, if you get an influx of submissions or people wanting to grade with you, you have, I think I mentioned this before, you have like 4 options. I think it was 4. You can hire more people, you can expand, you can up your grading price, you can up your current turnaround times, or you can shut tiers down. I'm surprised they haven't shut bulk down. I'm surprised they haven't put economy at $25. Frankly, I think economy should be at $25 compared to just all the other different tiers you can do across the grading landscape. But whatever. I don't know. And what else? What is going on? Yeah, for sure, Kevin. Yeah, the double shifts is nice. Like that they're hiring separate shifts for people, which I think a lot of companies, it's actually nice, I think, because some people actually prefer that, right? To have that flexibility of that time and that works for them better. And I think that they're actually offering like bonuses and stuff for people to do that. So. Oh no, is there top gears? No, that's not good. All right, let's look. That's not good at all. I want to see if mine looks better or worse than that one. Let's see. Wait, in extended. Why is it not showing up? Oh, can I spell? Can I just do Mewtwo? Is it? Yeah, it's break. There it goes. That 94. Okay, mine's at 80. Let's take a look at it. You know what? It actually looks pretty good. I feel, in my limited experience, CGC is harder on these cards than PSA. Let's look at the Umbreon again from Fates Collide. I actually was looking at this earlier. The one that was my other auction. This one. Look at 13.7% gem rate, 7.6 for CGC. So this is for the Umbreon. Again, who knows? There's just stats. People could be sending different, different types of cards, whatever. But you're a cop. Nice. Hated working at night. Worked when the kids were little. Thank you for your duty. Ha, I said duty. Mewtwo breakthrough. This one? 160? Yeah. Holy what? Okay, definitely like a low. Okay, this is why I'm never regrading this Umbreon or Mewtwo again. Like, again, you can't just take gem rates at face value, I guess, because, you know, the card, if it looks nice, might have a chance of being regraded, but it is funny. Maybe it's a coincidence that both of these cards have much lower gem rates with CGC than PSA, and I tried regrading them both, and they both dropped half a grade. Something to think about, maybe. I don't know. Very interesting. I mean, yeah, the CGC card looks... Eye appeal, right, which isn't everything. Looks better than this PSA 10 Snorlax. I know it's an old cert, but well, whatever. Wild times. The market doesn't make sense. Humanity doesn't make sense. Oh, geez. Oh, it's at 110 now. Imagine if my 8.5 surpassed this. I doubt it would. Probably won't. All right. 16 minutes into the extended window. But the red label is the eye appeal. Am I right? I love the tiny little 10 here on the label. I love squinting my eyes so I can barely see and just see that 10. I love how small it is. I don't want to display my slab and everyone know from afar what grade it is. Am I crazy? This is so ugly. Black and white neutral colors with a big 10 on it? No, thank you. And a better quality slab? Sorry, no, I don't mean to shill. Both the slabs... Actually, I do like the CGC slab better. It is a bit more clear. I like the way it looks. The 9 is at 110. We're at 80. It has more bids, though. So, hey, if we're counting by bids alone, we're winning. We're winning. Yeah, and I guess timing is also everything with auctioning, too. You get very lucky or not lucky. But I'm not too concerned. These guys. Next week, like I said, next week is going to be a whole other thing. I'm going to be sweating bullets the whole time next week. It's going to be a crazy auction. And I'm doing them on Fanatics. I'm just testing out like where to send my high end, right? So if the Fanatics stuff doesn't work out, I'll try a different approach. But clearly setting buy it nows on my eBay just isn't working. Most of my eBay messages are like, hey, I like your videos, which is fine. But next week, all right, I'll show you what I'm auctioning next week. I had them up, but I'll do it again. 1 second. We have Giovanni's Persian First Edition. And we have that right here, my CGC Pristine 10 in auction, ending in 6 days, or about 7 days. Yeah, that's terrifying. Card Ladder, I think, had it at like 9,000. I know, and it's a terrible time to sell this, like during the summer, probably, and on Fanatics, but whatever. Oh, thank you, Ludicolo. I like your videos as well. That's so nice, so kind. You like Ludicolo, the Pokemon? Ludicolo? Ludicolo? You like, do you like this guy? Not Sableye. And then, yeah, so those two. The Sceptile here as well. So we'll see how those ones do. Those are going to be fun. Actually, some good money on the line. Nah, I'm just listening to my own account. The consigning through others, like, it's like a little bit of a percent. Like, I don't know. It's just not worth the hassle. I could do it, but I don't know. To me, it's like whatever. What? Playful? Maracas? Maracas in my chat? How dare you? I was considering buying a One Piece card tonight, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I guess that's another good thing too. I personally don't have the influence. Like, I only have like 400 Instagram followers to like show off whatever. I am planning on getting in touch with Fanatics though, like actually calling them tomorrow to see what they can do, for me for this Poliwrath. Okay, I'm gonna send this Poliwrath, a Pop 1 Poliwrath, be like, hey yo, Fanatics, hook me up. Give me a cash advance offer for $45,000. That's all I'm asking. All right? And if you can do that for me, I'll send it your way. Congratulations. Population of 1. Is Lorcana the play now? Lorcana's the thing to buy? I have some Lorcana cards on my store. All right, then buy my Pinocchios. I think they're only like PSA 9s, and they're probably overpriced because I haven't looked at them in like months. Oh yeah, these two. I have these two Pinocchio PSA 9s. It's alright, Ludi. You can't time the market, and doing it through Fanatics, I think, is the perfect. Wait, you're gonna spend $8,000 grading tomorrow in one day? Are you crazy? But Fanatics is the way to do it, I think. And I mentioned before, I'm doing the community submission through Fanatics as well. So 150 packs of Lorcana first chapter, first print wave. I don't even know like what characters are in that, but that sounds like a great investment. Honestly, first print for like any popular TCG is such a good thing to hold on to. Like One Piece, I should have just held on to the Romance Dawn, or I think it was Romance Dawn One Piece booster box I bought. It wasn't the pre-errata, but I had it. I ripped it because, yeah, I don't hold any sealed because I'm an idiot. Yeah, I know. I thought about Golden too. Oh, the guy you're going through is 8,000. Oh, so you don't have to spend it until the grades get back to you, Ludi? And isn't like $8? Can you do like $8.50 through someone too? I don't know how it works, but yeah, Golden. I don't know. Like, but then it's like I have to pick another place to sell my stuff, and that's like more complicate all my spreadsheets and whatever. I know it's such like a first world problem, but like, I don't know. Yeah, okay, catch them all collectibles. Nice, yeah. I've seen, I think someone in Discord shared a flyer for them. Seems like a good deal, honestly, but... yeah, so the $10, and you have to vault them at Fanatics, but you can pay the fee to get them back. But for me, since I do a lot of high-end stuff, if I want them back in hand... the grading fees almost end up being at like $35 to $40 a card, which is almost at the standard level that I pay. And if standard can go back quicker, which it hasn't been, I'll just do standard. But that's the thing, it's like the speed of the Fanatics right now, I think, is even quicker than standard, which is insane. Are you considering doing videos on other TCGs, or are you only doing Pokemon? Thanks, MexDev. I actually mentioned earlier in the stream, I have a very first Beckett to PSA One Piece only submission out right now. So I will be doing a One Piece Beckett regrade video at some point. Yeah, I'm just sticking to standard for the high end for right now, Ludi. Like the last sub I sent out, my cost of it was like 15,000. It's a lot of money. But yeah, One Piece is gonna be fun. Yeah, my last standard was 18 days. My current standard, I have two standards. One of them is at 21 days or 20 days because of a holiday, and it's still just grading. And I think the other one's at like 13 in grading. Standard was supposed to be 10 days, and then the other thing too, like again, like that's the annoying part, is that like they're not advertising any different than 10. Like they say 10 on the, fix this, CGC. You know what else you should fix, CGC? Is your stupid, pristine, freaking grading scale wording.
A pristine 10 is virtually flawless card into the naked eye. Don't close your eye. Don't put anything on it. It's gotta be naked. Okay, then it can pristine. The centering is 50-50.
Absolutely false. False. Absolutely. You know what? I'm just gonna take a big old... Wait, hold on. Wait for it. Bleh. There we go. Had to be done. Okay, look. And the card has flawless color and register. What does that mean when you say registration? Well, actually, Top Gears, it's funny because there were some extremely disgusting Beckett 9.5s that I cracked out that I was kind of shocked. And part of it is my bad, and you'll see in the video. We'll see. Actually, I don't even know what grade it got at PSA. Who knows? PSA could give it a 10. But I'm not expecting every card to get a 10, so we'll see. All cards that merit a CGC Pristine 10 grade will receive a special CGC Cards Pristine 10 label. That is accurate. Good job, CGC. I like that. A Gem Mint 10 is a card that's received a 10 grade overall. However, one of the grading criteria does not meet the requirement of a Pristine 10. Are perfect to the naked. Again, they just want us to be naked. Oh my gosh. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Beckett 9.5s has the highest, by far in my opinion, the highest degree of variability of card condition of any other grade. You can have a Beckett 9.5 that is probably deserving of a Pristine. You can have a Beckett 9.5 that could be maybe a 7. Maybe even... I've actually graded a Beckett 9.5 to PSA. PSA gave it a 5. But then I regraded again at PSA. It got an 8. So maybe PSA is not a good litmus test for that, or whatever the wording is. But anyway, yeah, they got to update this. You know what? They should just update their whole website because, first of all, Mike Trout's injured. Okay, he's not on the same level as Charizard anymore. Put like Shohei there or something, please, or whatever, right? And secondly, it doesn't look great. And just make an app. Like, come on. They're fumbling a little bit, in my opinion. Like, how hard is it just to make an app? In today's world, just get, hey, Claude, make me an app. Okay, CGC, sure, here it is. It's not hard. Not hard. I don't know. Again, I know they're swamped. Every grading company's swamped. But, like, someone's got to take advantage of this time. And I feel like no one is. Like, what's going on? What's happening? Is SGC the play? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right, what are even my cards doing? Nothing. Then in the next window, we got 5 minutes left. Oh, 115 on the Umbreon. Nice. Through your submissions, what company would you say has the most consistent grades? So far, in my experience, CGC has been the most consistent. Except for my one video where I did really good in that one video. But you need to have a mature disclaimer. That's why my Discord's 18 plus, Ludicolo. Because there's a lot of naked eyes on my Discord. A lot of, you know, a lot of stuff that probably shouldn't be seen by people who aren't mature. Yeah. I think every company is capable of undergrading or overgrading cards, whatever you want to put it. But I do believe in my experience, PSA has the highest variance of grades that I've gotten. Like PSA 9s down to PSA 6s, PSA 5s up to PSA 8s. The highest, biggest difference of CGC was CGC 9. I know I can just say Ludi. I was just kind of messing with you, Ludi. I'm just messing with you. And then CGC, the best one is CGC 9 is CGC Pristine, which is insane. Which I count as a 2 grade bump. I had a feeling a CGC 8.5 to CGC 10 would be possible. I did that twice in that video. You're getting outbid on everything on Fanatics? Dang, Opal. Let's see what I'm doing. I'm still winning my 2, but they're both extended to the next window, so... Oof. Dude, I swear, everything I bid on Fanatics, I get outbid. Yeah, PSA 6s could be PSA 10s for sure. What is the variance between Fanatics CGC and regular CGC? That's a good question. And that's like partly why I was afraid to send high-end stuff there. Because like I'm so familiar with... Well, actually I say that, but every now and then, even submitting the CGC in Sarasota, Florida, you get graders that just love handing out 8.5s. And I still think they kind of gatekeep 10s a little bit. Sometimes. It depends. It's weird. Get shield, losers. I just have a theory. So look, okay, I'm just gonna... Where is it? Okay, look, guys. Look. Hold on. Okay, look. Okay, here's... I'm just gonna keep prompting? Harping? I'm just gonna keep talking about this because it's actually insane. And this is what made me rethink literally my whole life and why I don't understand. I don't. This is why I'm sending stuff to Fanatics. Was even gonna say Prime? I don't know. CGC 10. Yo, Joey, all you gotta do is connect your YouTube to your Discord, and then you can get access. Okay, interesting, Boshi, and interesting Top Gears. Yeah, I don't know. This guy at CGC, regular CGC, also loves like 8.5s for whatever reason. This Umbreon, same night, same exact auction. I had it on my eBay. Minimum bid of 7,500. Not a single bid. The same exact night. This was July 5th. The night of July 5th. Where were you? The night of July 5th. I was crying in the dark corner because my Umbreon didn't get a single bid, yet this one went for $18,000 on Fanatics. I'm like, I cannot, that might be an anomaly, but I cannot ignore that. I have to try, I guess, high end at Fanatics. Just try it out. So it's just, that's insane. It's insane. Well, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I think I had it listed at like 12,000 for a while too. Nah, no one wanted it. Maybe because like I have it listed and people don't like me. I don't know. How else do you explain that? I don't know. Well, yeah, I'm excited to test out the community regrade submission through Fanatics. You guys will be the guinea pigs. So, aha. I should list the Poliwrath at 100. Like at this point, I might as well list it at like an insane price, right? Because I'm not getting any offers anyway. Maybe people will see 75,000 and be like, oh, if I offer 40, I'm like, yeah, I'll take 40, sure. It doesn't matter. Like, yeah, no one's even looking at it anyway. Also, there's another Poliwrath listed for 60,000 in a PSA 10. So there's that, I guess, if that matters. If that sells, that'll be nice. It's not going to do anything for the CGC price, I guess. No, I didn't sell the Poliwrath, Boshi. Don't remind me. It's painful. It's painful. Big brain Ludi. That's what they call him. Big brain. He's got a big brain. Here it is. Nope, it's up. Hey, Boshi, if you want to buy it, 40, I'll do 40. He's looking for a new home. Nah, I'm gonna auction it at this point. I guess you just have to auction high end. I should have auctioned it a while ago. Whatever. So PSA 10 sale when I recorded the video was 40,000, and then there was another one at 48,000, and then another one at 48,000, like a week ago, or whatever. So you know what they say about big brains? Tiny, tiny, tiny feet. No ladies. Oh no, it's okay, Boshi. Maybe next time. Next week. Okay, I'll give you a week. All right. I don't think either of these are going to extend. I think they're going to end at these prices. Mewtwo's already at like what, $100 for the buyer almost. So that's fine. These are maybe the Umbreon might extend. I don't think the Mewtwo is though. Well, there was like 30 something watchers, Boshi, but I deleted the listing and relisted it. Because apparently if you have something listed longer than 3 months on eBay, they like stop showing it or whatever. I don't know. So I just relisted it. Doesn't matter. I don't know how much it even matters for high-end stuff like that. But clearly, I'm not... Whatever I pick, whatever method or avenue I pick to sell my cards, you can pretty much guarantee it's going to be the worst option. So that's okay. I can't trying to like or worrying about optimizing that is just something that I'm not trying to worry too much about, because otherwise I'll just go crazy. I'm trying out Fanatics. If it doesn't work, I'll try something else out. It's fine. I've learned that doing like lower end stuff on Fanatics or stuff that has like low volume, it's just not worth it. Unless you're like cool with a CGC 10 ending around a PSA 9 price, or like lower end stuff, or like near or below eBay comps for lower end stuff. Yeah, it's just not worth it. So, like these, I shouldn't have auctioned, but I gotta do it for the content. We have 1 minute and 50 seconds left. Not sure they will extend. Psychic Infinity. You know, I was thinking like earlier today. Building in the part for a few hundred, if it sells tomorrow or 10 years from now, it's practically zero risk. Yeah, but I want the money so I can buy more stuff, Ludi. You know? Otherwise, what's the point? But that's why I'm like also okay to auction it, like where whatever it ends at, I guess too. I don't know. Oh. Yep, no, that makes sense, Top Gears, for sure, for sure. I was thinking the other day, like, whoever comes up with, like, names for attacks on the TCG is much more creative, I think, than... Or needs to be more creative than the Pokemon, like, mainstream games. Like, I wonder if there's a database of all the different attacks of the TCG versus the games, because I feel like there's way more different, like, Psychic Infinity. What even is that? Veil of Darkness. Endgame. These are so, like, dramatic. I love it. Imagine if I got a 9. Exactly. Or imagine it got a regular CGC 10. Like, I'm already so well off on that. So, no, I think we're going to try out some high end. We're going to try out that, the Persian and the Sceptile. See how they do. No idea how it's gonna do. We'll see. And I'm gonna call Fanatics hopefully this week and say, hey, I want to sell my Poliwrath. And if they're like, who the hell are you? But like, I'm the Bonsly guy with the butthole. Like, oh yeah. Nope. We're not gonna sell your card. You're everything that's wrong with the hobby. Okay, this sold, no more bids, and that sold, no more bids. Did that one sell? Okay, this one extended, the 9 extended. So yeah, pretty rough. 138 and 96. There is no way there's an attack called Call for Goons. What? No way. Okay, those ended pretty horribly. Let's see if I can... Hold on, let me just not share this for a second. I'll show you guys which card I bought tonight. Hey, Freddy, I love your vids. Can you give me advice on how to regrade? That's probably what they'll ask. Well, it was a PSA 9, so... It's okay. Again, I was expecting to lose money, so... let's see. Is it going to show up? Snorlax, Japanese jungle. Okay. Nope, that's not it. I paid a little bit higher than I would like, but that is okay. Is it still in this auction block? Alright, it's not going to show. Alright, I bought a Snorlax Japanese jungle card. Alright, there you go. You happy? Alright, I have to go though, because I believe one of my children is screaming. So I gotta go figure that out. Okay. Thank you everyone for watching. Oh look, my bot or my bid poller is working on Fanatics, but not the eBay, so I'll have to figure that out. Thanks guys for watching, hanging out, chatting. Appreciate it. I will hopefully be live next week. Oh, how many hours I put into making video? Editing alone's like 6 to 8 hours. Kill it on Whatnot? Ooh, I don't know. Whatnot? Ooh, maybe one day. I'll think about it. I'll put it in the old memory bank and I'll think about it. GG indeed, Lunchbox. All right, guys. Hopefully next Sunday will be a much more interesting stream with the crazy high-end stuff. So, all right, guys. There's no new video plans right now. Sorry, maybe I'll have to think of something because again, everything is out in submissions. So.